Hey guys, so it's been a crappy day in the crypto market today. A lot of things are down. I'm going to go over some Bitcoin and Ethereum technical analysis and where I think they're going from here, and also some altcoins that have been holding up fairly well. So with that, if you want to skip through the technical analysis, you can go to the timestamps in the video. Otherwise, let's get started. So I made a video the other day with some TA, and basically I haven't changed any of these lines, and we can see how Bitcoin is following this fractal very closely. Okay, this is the one day Bitcoin chart. And we can see here on this fractal, basically had a huge drop, consolidated, bounced off support, bounced again, and then took off. Here we had a big drop, consolidated, bounced off support, and now if you zoom in, it's about to bounce off it again, okay? Now support is at 40,900. Now you can see we almost got there, we had a nice little bounce. So it could possibly come back down there again, and then so for a couple more days, sideways movement to down, and then from there, basically launch like it did in July of 21st, and bounce out of this descending wedge, retest this resistance at 46,000, come down, possibly test 40,800 again, and then launch all the way to 53,000. So this is some of the things I'm seeing. If it does break the support, I'm looking at this strong support here at about 37,700. Okay, you can see this trend line support's very, very strong. But again, the reason I'm looking at this descending wedge is because it started on Bitcoin's high November 9th, and that's where this trend line is going. So when Bitcoin breaks this trend line, it's going to be extremely bullish, and it's going to be something I think a lot of people are going to switch that bullish bias. So definitely, a lot of people think, altcoin season is over. I don't necessarily think that. I think we still have a couple more months. Once Bitcoin breaks out of this downtrend, then we are continuing higher. Again, if it doesn't, then the next support level we're looking at is that 30,000 if it can't hold this 37.7. Next, look at Ethereum here. So Ethereum, again, haven't changed any lines. I added this middle drawing here. Basically, Ethereum played perfectly. It was a lot of resistance around that 3350 level. It rejected perfectly. It bounced off this orange support here at 3,067, and we can see it bounce nicely. Currently sitting at 3163. Now, what I see from here, possibly it trying to retest this trend line resistance again at 3290. And then from there, bouncing down one more time to about 3134, and then possibly bouncing out and testing that resistance of 3350 again. If it doesn't do that, then expecting further downside for Ethereum all the way down to 2750. I think there's going to be a lot of buy pressure here. Again, that coincides with the support September 24th. And then from there, bouncing up and continuing to its bull run from there. But again, Ethereum does not look as good right now as Bitcoin. I think we can see that Bitcoin's been rising versus Ethereum. So definitely Ethereum needs to catch up here. But again, if you do have some buy levels set, possibly DCA down to 2750 if you are looking to buy. So hopefully that helped y'all out. Again, if you have any questions about the TA, leave them in the comments below. Join my Discord. I have that pinned in the comments and description as well. So looking over the coins today, real quick, we'll look at an overview and then we'll look at my watch list. So you can see right now, Bitcoin's in the green, Ethereum's in the red. Again, Bitcoin outperforming there. Cardano was strong yesterday. Today, it's down 6.5% to 147 from down from 163. Solana is actually doing not too bad. It's up 1.5% to 141. Luna's holding as well. Scrolling down, Phantom, again, that's holding just below $3. That was a strong performer the past week. And then scrolling down even more, Ethereum Classic and Stacks is actually one, and BitTorrent is actually holding fairly well. So again, you can see some coins are doing pretty good. Secret, this is a coin I've actually been looking at a lot too, so it could have some potential there. And then scrolling down, IODEX and Theta Fuel. Again, you always have those coins that do end up, reversing the trend there. So definitely something to look at there. But going over our watch list here, let's go over some coins. Near has actually been one that's held up relatively well. It's at 1773. I do think this has long-term viability. They're working with Web3 and a lot of big people are in it. Rose, I still think this is very bullish for the long term. It's down, 2.5%, so not too bad. Syscoin, this one I am very bullish on. It's up 2.5% to 116. I do think it has a lot of legs to run. Once it breaks out of that resistance around 120 to 123, and then Dusk, they do have their test net. It's coming up February 1st, so definitely expecting a possible another run up to there. And then Talos actually did have a run yesterday because they just released their first DEX and OmniDEX. But today it's down 11%, so a lot of people taking profits from there. But the big player, the winner of today, I believe, is going to be Offshift. So Offshift is up 32% to 2218. Okay, this is another ZK protocol similar to Dusk, just kind of different narrative, but it is showing a lot of promise as a long-term one. I see a lot of people buying recently. And then you got Platypus Finance. Okay, I talked about this in my video yesterday. It's a good AMM platform, basically running that new bonding protocol, basically for boosting APRs. You can stake Platypus and then go into the USDT, USDC pools and basically get those boosted APR numbers for staking. So a lot of locking going on, and basically a lot of, call them curve wars, so similar to curve kind of style. But yeah, this one's definitely catching the eyes of a lot of people. And then Mute is actually another ZK protocol, up 8% to $1.83. And then next, we're looking at Metis token. So again, this one I've been bullish on. It's up 6.2% today to $288. I do believe this one will have good long-term viability. Keep in mind, there is a huge unlock on February 13th. A lot of tokens probably most likely going to be sold then. So definitely keep in mind when you're buying this to sell before that. Magic is one that has gained some traction on the Arbitrum network. Basically, it's big with NFTs on Arbitrum, and there's the token that's used to transact for that, similar to Ethereum for OpenSea. It has been showing a little promise, up 1.8% on the hour to 311. And then Tethys Finance is Metis token DEX, one of the DEXs, in addition to NetSwap. And it hasn't been doing too bad either. It's up above $5. So definitely one to keep in mind too. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Again, I know it's kind of fast, went over a lot of things, but again, those are the coins I'm looking at specifically. Like I said, Bitcoin's looking stronger than Ethereum. So watch these support levels, watch these trend levels. They're very important, especially on the daily chart. They hold a lot more significance versus like a 15-minute or a 1-hour trend line. So with that, if y'all enjoyed the video, please give it a like. I'd really appreciate it. It helps grow my YouTube channel, and it helps give me y'all free content. And if you want to join my Discord, it's pinned in the comments as well as the description. Go and join it out. It's a fun time. We have a lot of good talks there and pick a lot of good coins. So with that, till next time, thanks for watching.